Duke, what's going on, my friend? Trying to test something out real quick. Alright, let me see something real quick. I do apologize, hold on. Sorry, hold on. I was trying to figure something out. I'm realizing I should have I probably should have done it before I started. So I do apologize. There we go, hold on. Apologies. Just a silly man. Anywho, lads, I do apologize. It is a little late for a live stream, I know. But I figured it's a Saturday night. Like, what else could y'all be doing right now? You know what I'm saying? Oh, darn. I was trying to see something. I don't know if it's actually gonna work, if I'm being honest. I don't know how this works. Oh, shit. I'm realizing. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I have like a new chat box I was trying to test out. I don't think it's working. Sync settings. Everything's like working properly for it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it's not wanting to pop up for my thing though. You know what I'm saying? Odd. Joining the loyal son of Numenor. Yeah, you are absolutely right about that, my friends. Yeah, dude, I really don't know how to add this thing in. I do apologize. Game capture. Window capture. That's what I thought I was doing. Aha. Still don't think that's like the best method, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to make this work. That's a shame. Oops. Oh, that's not what that was. God damn it. That's what. There we are, lads. I do apologize. The boy's been struggling. Crazy. Anywho, lads. Yeah, speaking of struggling, yeah, get the hell out of here. Jeez Louise. Fresh Prince, never heard of this game before? That's crazy. It's a good one. I enjoyed this one at least. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. In all my panic, I ended up opening a different a different thing, something I did not intend on doing. So, I do apologize for being absent for so long. I got sick a little while ago, and then I just kind of enjoyed my break, not really doing any YouTube stuff or content creation. But anywho, lads, that and my day job has just gotten incredibly stressful, so, you know, excuses and all that. But I figured we could have a pretty good time, just kind of hang out. I am trying to live stream to both Twitch and YouTube now. It's just something I'm testing out. It seems to be working pretty well. Do apologize. I hate YouTube ads. Yeah, sorry, y'all. Sorry. That's the way the cookie crumbles, you know. Oh, that's awful. Crazy. Anywho, lads. How far are you into the story? Oh, I've beaten this game like so many times, my friend. Trust me. I have beaten this so many times since it came out. I remember being in my high school, my senior year art class in Tennessee when the trailer for this dropped. And I was supposed to be looking up references on the computer, but instead I was I decided to watch the trailer for this game. And man, I was immediately hooked. I was so excited. I do remember we got a lot of stuff done here in Nurnen. I'm pretty sure I fought against my own commander as well, or my own sorry, overlord. His a commander class. Yeah, I don't want to do too much in the same area and potentially kill all of my guys, so I would like to get the heck out of here. How do I open the map again? There was a better way to do this. Hold on. I think it's just M, yeah? There we go. I'm a genius. I'm a genius at video games. Y'all can't tell me anything. Yeah, so Nurnen. I like Saragost. Personally, I really love Saragost. I think it's a really cool map. And it's the part of the story that I enjoy the most. Crazy, I'm in Tennessee now? Nice. My type of games is different than yours. If we wasn't both Game of Thrones fan, I probably would have never found your videos. That's true. Yeah, so this is Middle Earth Shadow of War. If you like Game of Thrones, I would have thought you would like Lord of the Rings. But that's what this is. This is the universe of Lord of the Rings. The concept is that you are a ranger of Gondor. You were murdered. Your family was murdered. And the orcs bound your soul, or bound you to, yeah, Celebrimbor. How do I... That's not it. Is it tab? I don't think it's tab. I forgot how to enter the Wraith world. Hold on. There we go. It's V. There we go. But you basically, they bound your soul and this guy. He's a dead elf from ages ago. He's the guy who forged the Rings of Power. And now y'all work together to kill orcs, basically. Turn them against each other. Nice land of blue. Nice, you played both? Yeah, me too. Where do you land on the debate of the orcs look better in the first game than in the second game? Because I personally, I love the way the orcs look in this game. I think they do a really good job on the character designs here. Very unique. And then obviously all the upgrades to the Nemesis system was just chef's kiss. Like the greatest experience in a video game I've ever had. Close seconds being like Ghost of Tsushima and actually that's it. I don't really play a whole lot of story games. There we go. Bop. Anyway, this isn't exactly what I had planned for this live stream today, but at the same time, I also didn't really have a plan anyway. I think I just wanted to play something, honestly. Something to break the monotony of all the you know, the Crusader Kings and the Bannerlord that we've been doing. But anyway, I still have not done anything significant. I think I've just run around the map and killed a few grunts, honestly. Oh my god, whoops. I forgot how janky the climbing mechanics are. My favorite part of the game. Ah, I thought it was Captain. Oh, cool. The desert map is peak. I do like the desert map. I think that's pretty cool. I became a Game of Thrones fan on accident. That's funny. On Gondorian for breakfast, it takes 10 at night, more like a midnight snack. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Midnight snack. Now it is 10:28 for me. 10:28. Not too crazy. I've been up later. But this is my weekend off for the month, so I figured I'd take advantage. Rest assured, I did do recording today. So hopefully, if I have time tonight, I will have time tonight because I'm off tomorrow too. So I'm literally not doing anything. So I'll probably be up a little late tonight, editing for another Hounds of Hastings, for tomorrow morning for you guys. So, it was actually a fun episode to record. There's a lot of shenanigans went on in this episode. So, and then I do have an episode of our Roar of Freedom. Clan O'Neill of the Ulster Kingdom does in fact return on Friday as well. But again, I do apologize for all the delays in video uploads. Nice. Yeah, literally not doing anything right now. I'm just running around killing the grunts for funsies. There we go. Stealth dominate for health. Bada bing. Alright, let's open the map and actually go do something. There's some bad guys in the fort. Douche, Blade Sharpener, and Hogleek the Machine. I forgot he's still around. Motherfucker. Thrak of Lithlad is raiding Kuga the Avalanche's checkpoint. Sick. Alright. Time to put in some work, lads. We're gonna mess around here for a bit. I don't know. We'll see what other games we have downloaded right now. There we go. Such an OP power. I love it. Jack the Box that doxed. It's good to see you, my friend. Kuga the Avalanche. Yeah, fuck yeah. Have I played Dispatch yet? No, but I've been watching Jacksepticeye and Charlie play.
If they try to bribe you, let me do the bargaining.
Let me do the bargaining.
We're taking that point,
No.
and we're going to kill every sorry glob guard in it.
Alright, alright. Nice. Arrow-proof, vigilant against stealth, fireproof. Blood Brother, Crosh the Haunted. So he is a level 34. He's got epic bombs. That's not good. What level is Talion? $31. I'm not even strong enough level to take him down yet anyway. That's unfortunate. And now, of course, he's also immune to everything under the sun that I can throw at him, with the exception of executions. So, this is going to be an interesting fight. Oh, oh, oh.
Haven't seen you since I was a lowly grunt. What a lot of time has passed. Let us reunite.
Sure thing, buddy. Good to see ya. Oh, he's arrow-proof. Damn. Fuck. Damn you, Bobby. Oh, he's got bombs. I forgot. Oh, God.
appears your boy isn't
No,
feeling up to
my
much
assassin.
today. You'll have to make do with me.
You bastard. How could you? Oh, shit. Oh, no! No! I was not ready. No. No, my bodyguard. No. Good. Okay. Ooh. Jesus. Oh. Oh, he's the one who's arrow-proof. Stand out. Haha. Get his ass. Jesus. Recruit! Jesus.
Oh, my life for you.
My life for you. I know. We'll make him a spy. Infiltrate your master.
Right, I'm leaving.
Right, I'm leaving. Good, good. Nice. Get his ass, boys. We can fight him to the death. I don't want to shame him. Yeah, I do. You are a pathetic foe. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Wow, good job, you guys. Yeah, not a bad way to start off the live stream, I think. We are playing on one of the easiest difficulties, in my opinion. And by easiest, I mean everybody deals lethal amounts of damage, but so do you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just like only bad guys do increased damage type stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What do I... Locked scales of iron. Okay. Yeah, dominate and ride drakes. Waters of Lorien. Hammer of Eregion. I think that's a good, like, auto move right there. So now every time I vault over an enemy, it'll immediately do, freeze them in place. So, assuming they're not immune to frost. So, that's cool. I enjoy that. Again, it's been a while since I played this, so I'm trying to remember all the damn controls. I do apologize. Narug, the Timid. Where did this guy go? Kuga the Avalanche. There he is. He ran all the way back over here. So let's chase his ass down. Wish you could have saved the city during the fall quest. Yeah, I feel like that would have been really cool. I wish it allowed you to set up your own garrison at Minas Morgul as well. I would love to see how the... I mean, I know why they didn't. But I'm just saying it would be interesting to see the architecture change if/when they ended up doing like what's it called? I don't know. Like I lost my train of thought. It's not important either way. Clearly, it was not that important. Nice. All the teleport skills, way overpowered, dude. My favorite. Aha! Found his ass. Fear of pinning, battle weary. Yeah, he's no longer vigilant or immune to archery. Can I pull him straight from the... I don't know if I can, if I'm being honest. I should have done it earlier. Oh, it's a Graug. Yeah. I'll wait until he passes back around. But I think I have the Shadow Strike pull ability as well. Yeah, there we go. Nice. There we go. Instant frost damage. Come on, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Slice.
You won't get away this time. I'll put you in the ground.
Sure, bud. Fear of pinning, right? Bop. Yeet. Nice. Easy peasy. I just noticed you still have Celebrimbor. Yeah, I started over. This is a, I mean, this is my first time on PC doing this run. I have beaten this game on my 360, Xbox One, PlayStation, everything else under the sun, basically. Everything except the Switch. Recruit! You will serve. Yes. Yes, you are. He is also going to be a spy. I used to try to save every soldier in the city I could. I agree. I think the whole siege of Minas Ithil was so cool. Like, probably one of my... Hello? One of my favorite, like, cinematic events. I say cinematic loosely. What the fuck? Brother, please. My brother of Gondor, please get it together. Anyway, I would also say the introduction to Ghost of Tsushima, probably one of the best like starts to any video game I've ever played. And then what's it called? Far Cry. Man, Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 were like altered my brain chemistry type games, you know? Those are the ones that stick with you for a long time. I don't know why I'm doing all this. It defines who I am. Narug, the timid. Yeah, we'll go after this guy. Go. Vamonos, my friends. Oh, I caught his ass. There's no way I did that. That's crazy. That was pretty cool.
I've been training, practicing, making myself ready to slay me a tark.
Ready to slay me a tark. Sure, bud. Fear of execution. I love that for myself. Oh, so this is gonna be the... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! There we go. Easy. See? Someone should make a Lord of the Rings mod for Bannerlord. Oh, Nathaniel Clark. Allow me to tell you. I'm pretty sure somebody did. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like... Age of the First Men? Something like that. I don't remember. But there is a Bannerlord mod. If you're interested... Jackie Fish has done coverage of the mod on YouTube already, so if you would like to take a look and see what that's about, because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, what if we, you know, instead of returning back to Realm of Thrones, we tried our hand at a new one. I was even considering maybe possibly in the realm of the Old Realms mod for Bannerlord as well. I saw somebody do a really interesting like Vampire Lord run, which I thought was really cool. We could also go like the route of like what is it, the Bretonnians, I guess, is the other faction, the basic like human feudalistic faction. But I don't know. I'm not a Warhammer player really. Age of First Men? Nice. See, I knew it. Interesting. Yeah, make spy, infiltrate your master. We have a lot of spies in this map, which is pretty cool. Did he just tell me to stay safe? That was so sweet. What a homie. The homie is homieing, bro. That's crazy. Run, Talion, run! The spiders are ruthless. Flee this place. Be gone, Talion. We move. We march. We out here playing video games. Lord Duke. There is one already. The war chief's bodyguards are leading him into an ambush. It looks like it's time. This is gonna be grand.
Come here, elf lover. Me and the boys want to show you some orcish kindness.
Sure.
For the Bright Lord.
Nice. Yeah, crush the haunted. I want him to be my bodyguard. I want him to... Got his ass. Easy peasy, dude. Recruit.
I serve the bright Lord.
Nice.
As you come on.
Easy freaking peasy, bro. Elf lover. One of what, Jack? Oh, my lads, my friends, hello, brethren. Look at this guy, he's cool. Orchidine Balandor. I'm gonna command him. I like him. He looks cool. Crush the Haunted. Let's check his details. Let's see. Oh, he's terrified of stealth and feared of execution. That's awful. These are actually awful stats. I hate that. But I wonder if I can't change that. So we do have some training orders. I wonder... Oh, we don't have shit, actually. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I could give him epic health. That seems like... That may be it. Cursed Mystic Commander. Yeah. Grants a follower greatly increased health. Upgrades this follower to epic. Yeah, I don't see why not. For a commander type, I think him having increased health is pretty interesting, and it immediately makes him epic as well. I think that'll be pretty cool. I'm into that. Yeah, look at all these guys. Jesus. Look at this dude. He's cool. Damn, they're just sniping people out. That's crazy. Look at them go. Do it again. Oh, shit. Oh my god, they're madmen. Jesus. Nice. Easy peasy. Maybe it's time to invade another fort. I think so as well, my friend. Let us see. I would like for us to do as much as we can to destabilize the region first. So I'm thinking if we can kill the outposts and even infiltrate some of our own lads here, I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I thought I was setting something up to be a little cheeky here. So this guy is terrified of ghouls, soft-headed, fear of pinning, weak master. Oh, he's going to be way too easy to fight. That's actually kind of tough. Maku the warrior. He's got 3 war chiefs. Yeah. 3 outpost captains and 1 rando captain who's a bodyguard. Yeah. So we've already infiltrated all the war chiefs' bodyguards, with the exception of 2, because I forgot Hogleek the Machine still fucking exists. I'm gonna have to just murder him, which is great. I'm into that idea, actually. Vulnerable to stealth, fear of Caragors, which I can utilize. But he's a commander, too. Oh, and Iron Will. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to recruit him no matter what I do, unless I shame him down to level 1. And then but I would rather just murder him, if I'm being honest. I think that's the better idea, in my opinion. What does he have, a fear of Caragors? Yeah, fear of Caragors. So I need somebody who's a Caragor rider to go and fight him. I'm thinking Thrak of Lithlad should be fine. Fear of pinning, exhaustion. Yeah, perhaps. Can I give you any training orders, my guy?
Thrak.
I could give him a poison weapon. That would be cool. Or an epic gang of Graugs. Or of Ologs. I'd rather save that. I like having Ologs following Ologs. I think that's pretty cool. But I think we could give this guy a poison weapon just to upgrade him to epic. And then send his ass to go and murder someone. Cause he's a berserker type. Yeah, he's just got dual Gondorian swords that he stole from somebody. Or stole off of bodies, for obvious reasons. Hoglink the Machine. Go and kill, my friend. I'm also going to take this moment. These two are blood brothers. So I'm going to send this guy to reinforce. And it looks like Narug the Timid is actually going to go as well, which is pretty cool. So we've got 3 people and myself going after Hogleek the Machine. Nice, right here in the center. Perfect. Good night, my friend Duke. Didn't play the Wild Wars one, yeah. Good night, Lord Duke. You have a good one, my friend. I'm gonna cut him up good. Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing. Nice try, bucko. Cool. So we're gonna reveal a little bit more about some of these war chiefs. Ishmael's the Greedy. Dazed by stealth. Okay. Not bad. He's got some pretty decent stats. Nothing too crazy. Run in, run in, run in, run in, run in, run in. Sweet. How do you know who's on your team and who's not? The colors of their outfits will change. So the character on the left is decked out all in blue. Character in the right is decked out all in red. So blue is your team, red is not your team. Yeah, the blue icon, my good man. Drago7, looks like I'm the only one on the Twitch side, lol. Nah, for sure, I get you. I get you, that's totally fine. I did decide that, maybe sticking my nose into multi-streaming would be a pretty interesting thing to test out. It seems to be working pretty well. I did not get to change any of my stream settings, so I'm pretty sure it just popped in the same details from last time that we went live, so that's unfortunate. I want to throw something in chat and just see if it pops up on my... It sure did. That's pretty cool. So I have this new chat box. That's what I was trying to set up earlier, but I have this new chat box that will show us basically what program you're coming from. So like YouTube is here, and then Twitch. Yep, it says Bannerlord. Yeah, I know. That's silliness. Absolute silliness, man. Alright, events are here as well. Events filter settings. Yeah, so I don't know how I can get it to connect to here, like to the actual stream, and get it to pop up the way that it should. So I do apologize. I was trying to auto connect it, but it's not popping in the way that it should, I don't think. Which is quite unfortunate, lads. Quite unfortunate indeed. I do like that the chat is actually working, despite the fact that it's, you know, not showing up on the stream the way I wanted it to. It's quite sad, truly. The best option that I had was if I went to like sources, added a new source, and just make it a window capture. Because then I could go for the chat. Yeah. I don't know what force SDR means. Yeah. Because then I can get rid of the actual window, right? Oh, no, I can't. I just have to have it on in the background. Like so. Okay. And then I can set this up like that. But then it looks just like super clunky, and if I try and size it down, it doesn't look right. So, I don't know, lads. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to get it to work, if I'm being honest. How does it look, like, sized down? Can you even, like, tell what the hell is going on in the chat? Or does it just look clunky and weird? I feel like it looks clunky and weird. It takes up half the damn screen space. But unfortunately for me, I can't change the size of it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I also have the stream pulled up on my phone so I can try and see, but yeah, it just looks clunky in my opinion. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's a bit hard to read. I agree. That's alright. Not all things are made to work out, unfortunately. So for now, just get rid of that. I'll figure out a way to make it work. For right now, it is what it is. I mostly have it pulled up for me so that I can read chat from both and call it a day from there. Anyway, I appreciate you guys letting me test some of that out on you guys. My test subjects, as it were. I usually play sports games, Call of Duty, GTA, Mortal Kombat type stuff, but this looks good. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. It's my favorite game, honestly.
Is everlasting. Going to bust through there and leave no one standing.
Sure. Go for it, bud. Oh, he's arrow-proof. Damn it. Damn it. That is unfortunate. So I'm going to get behind him and fuck up his pals. Oh, I got two of them at once. It's crazy. I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry. Enraged by burning. Yikes. Maybe this wasn't the best combination. Oh, hello.
Or have you forgotten I already killed you once?
No, I have not forgotten. That's actually why I'm here. Because you and me, we have unfinished business. Oh, there we go. I hit everybody except for my actual target, which is awful. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's unfortunate. See, he one-shot me. That's crazy. Get his ass, boys. Nice. He's arrow-proof. Oh, he's, No! Get rid of it! There we go. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Damn it, he's still arrow-proof. I keep forgetting. Did I just roll into him and he died? That was so unsatisfactory. Oh, that's dope. He remembers that he beat you before. Yeah, so the main feature of this game and Shadow of Mordor is the system, or like it's kind of like the bones of the game that helps. It's called the Nemesis system. It's hard to explain. But essentially every character you come across has the potential for becoming like a main character, basically. Obviously you have like your story characters, but then all throughout free roam you encounter orcs and uruks like these guys. So all of these are captains that are randomly generated. Like none of these characters will be the same in every playthrough. Everything from like their name, their epithet, their what clan they come from. So like Marauder is this guy's clan. He is a Slayer type or class of warrior. He's got immunities, hatreds or hates, and class traits. All of these things help him in combat. And then he's got weaknesses that we can exploit as a character, or as a player. So he's dazed by stealth. So if I hit him with stealth attacks, he becomes temporarily dazed. And then he's got things that make him injured. So he can be damaged by ranged attacks, executions, and fire. And when you interact with these characters, so like, you know, I interacted with some of these characters and I turned them into spies. They now are spying on their masters, basically. And when we went to fight this guy, one of the war chiefs, his bodyguards turned on him because they worked for us. The Nemesis system remembers all of that. So characters that you kill can and will come back to life. If they hate you enough, they will come back to life to murder you. Your own characters can turn against you. Characters can run off and murder each other. It's a pretty interesting system, and if you get killed by them, they become stronger and they'll remember you the next time that they fight. Which is why I wanted to go after Hogleek the Machine, because he already killed me before. So I was going for a bit of vengeance there. They say Gravewalker. Yeah, I like that too. The Nemesis system works finely. I saw this video. Somebody had made a mod that added the Nemesis system into Skyrim. So if you get killed by a random NPC in Skyrim, they turn into like a named character with gear and stats and background and stuff like that. You have to go hunt them down for cool loot and shit like that. So yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely gotta give it a try. I highly recommend it, dude. Definitely a fun one. Definitely a fun one. Let's see. Detonating his grog stacks. Yeah, fuck it. We're already here, we might as well. We also got some new gear that we need to take a look at. The Blackguard rune. Recruit an orc from the outlaw tribe that is level 40 or higher. 11 focus recovery per kill. Alright, that's not going to help us out right now. The maximum focus increase by 8 is pretty good, but I like the stats that we have on this one. So 50% increased damage dealt by allies to enemies that are on fire. And then Elven Rage lasts 26% longer. So I like that one. I think that's pretty good. As for our armor, basic Gondorian armor, but I need to get this one maxed out. Yeah. Because if I kill one enraged enemy, then it unlocks 25% less damage from enraged enemies, which is huge because enraged enemies are the bane of my existence. Quick throw lights enemies on fire. Yeah, we're going to go for this one. Stealth kill a captain. Can do. Let's find a captain to go and murder then. It has to be a stealth kill, so I need to find somebody who's vulnerable to stealth, but that means I gotta find out more about these characters. That should be fine, I think. I think that's pretty fine. Hold on. From Twitch, Drago7, and the worst part of the system, it's patented, and the patent owners are not doing anything with it or letting anyone else do anything with it. I agree. I do remember reading about that controversy of the Nemesis system, and it's quite unfortunate. I'm actually really sad. Yeah, if you let a low-level grunt kill you, they will become stronger, and they can be recruited because you made them. Yeah. Pretty interesting stuff, man. Gravewalker. No, don't kill that worm. No, he died, damn it. I was trying to get information from him. It's alright. Yeah, I love this game. This is one of my favorite games. Damn it. Alright, so I was going after that guy, and then he started a mission, so now he's going to go off and raid a camp. So it turned me around. That's unfortunate. That's the Nemesis system for you. Oh, I don't have enough? That's unfortunate. Nice. Oh boy.
I sleep outside tonight. Tents smell strange.
I don't know if I can one-shot this guy with a stealth kill, if I'm being honest. I'm sure I can get him low enough and then run away and hide and then stealth kill him.
Move on to the next.
Alright, let's see. Nope, vigilant against stealth. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Alright, time to just piss him off. I'm gonna drop some traps on him. Yeah. We can knock him down, though. Ah, it didn't work. Okay. Worth a try, though. Beat him in the big-ass head. Well, that's not fair.
I kill you. I kill raiders. I kill everyone.
Sure, bud. Oh, he's immune to execution. Oh, shit. Oh. Group. Cool. I'm gonna get him to go and murder someone for me. We don't know anything about this character. Oh, I can't, actually. Oh, I'm a damn dirty liar. Alright, never mind then. We can make him infiltrate. What are your details? Soft-headed, fear of pinning. Damage by fire. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate indeed. Fuck it. We'll send him to infiltrate. He is named as Grell's the Sneak, so who knows? Maybe he won't get caught. Maybe he won't get caught, lads. Narug the Timid claims victory. Nice. Infiltration mission now available. Off over this way. Can I fast travel? I can. Yay! Alright, let us away, my friends. I don't want to spend too much time on this game, especially because this isn't what I am originally planned for this live stream. Again, I don't really have a plan for this live stream. I just knew I wanted to do something with y'all. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to spend too much time on this game. If we can take the fortress after this mission, that would be really cool. And just go full-blown, like, siege attack, basically. And then we'll find out what else we want to do. Because I got a bit of time. I would love to hang out, do a full live stream with you guys. Bitch! He didn't deserve that. But I enjoyed doing it to him. Alright. Janky-ass mechanics. Love it. Here we are. As Grell's the Sneak. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he can do it. He's gonna go fight an unknown captain to prove himself and become a spy. I love how you can just have an entire army of just mentally deficient orcs and ogres due to you shaming them so many times. You're absolutely right. I wish the company that made the Shadow of War games wasn't forced to shut down. Yeah, I agree. It's quite sad. Look at this guy.
You won't beat me.
Get a load of this guy.
No one can defeat me. No one.
Sure. Get his ass. He's gonna die. He's not gonna make it. No, look at how much damage he's taking. Come on. There we go. Get his ass. Come on. Just spam lock him. Stun lock him, please. You cannot afford another barrage of hits. Get his ass. There we go. Stun lock him. There we go. Come on, Asgrels. Get him. There we go. There you go, buddy. Get him. Get his ass. Let's go. Yeet him. Yeet. Come on, he's nearly there. Get him. One more, Asgrels. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah. Never doubted him. Not for a second. Hell yeah. Now he becomes the war chief. Nice. Alright. I'll take it. I'll take it. So what we need to do now is we're going to go to our inventory. We're going to start dismantling some of the old gear that we don't need. What this is going to do is open up Mirian for us, which is an in-game currency that allows us to purchase upgrades for siege equipment. And that's what we're going to need, is siege equipment here. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I did this recently. Yeah. Which is unfortunate. So I already don't have a whole lot of gear in my inventory to begin with, which is quite unfortunate. I do like the red Gondorian armor better. Yeah, we're not going to have shit for this upgrade, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, left shift is siege upgrades. Yeah. So we can assign commanders to assault the fortress with us. Krosh the Haunted, I want him to be my bodyguard. He's going to help us fight. I'm thinking Narug the Timid would be a good bet here. Thrak of Lithlad is already up there. Ushak the Jaded, maybe. There we go. I'm just going to assign him to a different slot. So we have Thrak of Lithlad at the beginning. We're going to remove Krosh the Haunted and get Narug the Timid instead. Garl the Amputator. We'll get Amug the Ravager. And then one more. Maybe Noruk the Panderer. Nah, we'll get Garl the Amputator. I'm not worried about it. Alright, yeah, see, all of these are going to cost so much to upgrade. We're cooked. We're absolutely cooked. I think we have no choice. We actually have to do some work here before we just jump in. Yeah, we have no choice. Damn it. That's tough. I mean, we have a... Oh, I forget we have a lot of bodyguards. That's why. A lot of spies in here. So I really don't think I need to, just because all of these guys are going to be in the fight with us already. So I think that's fine. I think where we're at is fine. Damn it. Yeah. Oh, that is unfortunate, lads. Alright, so they have stone walls to repel attackers, fire spouts, and poisonous siege beasts. Jesus. Fire siege beasts. Yeah, lots of siege beasts. Alright. If you say so. If you want fire siege beasts, we'll get fire siege beasts. So we got that. We've got enough for a couple more, perhaps. Savages, axe-wielding shock troops. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Shelob's Brood, Wargraug. Those are too expensive, but we can get Olag High. Yeah, that'll max us out for this siege battle. I'm going to command this guy to make him my bodyguard. Yeah, Krosh the Haunted. Sick. Sick as fuck. And he's got a bodyguard as well. Horsa the Deep Delver, who's going to fight with us. That's awesome. Cool. Alright. Can we Yeah, we can. Alright, capture Kargukor. That's a name. We do this this siege battle, and then we dip on out of here, boys. Man filth. We ain't going no further till we've had a breather. What about their legs? They don't need those. Oh, they look tasty. You are hiding in the shadows. Nice. Mr. Shadow. I use the shield guys. I do like the shield guys as well. The, what are they? The defenders? They're pretty good. I like them. Alright, we're pretty evenly matched. Our assault force is only 229, whereas the fortress is level 233. So, the difference is only about 4 points. I'm not too worried about it. We'll figure it out, lads. We shall figure it out. Yeah, absolute tanks when dealing with the ogres, the Olog-hai. I agree. Speech.
The shadow of defeat was upon this man-swine at Shockbours. Somehow, he managed to shake it off. Today, it envelops him! This fortress is impregnable. You might as well lay siege to Mount Doom. Your weapons will break upon our walls, and so will your bodies.
Cool.
Time to earn our keep. The Bright Lord's taken one fort, and that was just the beginning.
Nice. Tolakarn. Let's go, boys. There we go. Our spy already blew a hole in the walls. It's beautiful. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Nice try, sucker. There's no one to hit. Oh, God. I've been poisoned. Everybody run. Oh, my God. Everything's moving in slow motion. Yeah, we're already beating the brakes off these people. Kuga the Avalanche. Oh, he immediately sprung the trap. Let's go. Look at how many captains we have fighting with us. Oh, the chaos ensues, lads. Look at the mad lad. Hello? Oh, I see. I was confused as to what was happening. Press 4! Press 4! There we go. First point captured. The gates has been captured, lads. Oh, come on.
Surely this is the end. But not for me, chum.
Oh, he's death-defying. Damn it. That's cool. I would love to fight you again, bucko.
You have a chance of taking this fort because you scored a few small victories. You still have a long way to go. But I'm going to shorten it for you significantly.
Nice. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I want to fight this guy before we move on. Nice. Now watch me capture him and add him to my ranks. Recruit. Fuck yeah, dude. That's cool. Hell yeah. Stay and fight for me. And now he's gonna join our army. He's just gonna turn around and charge into the fortress. Sick as fuck, dude. There's some unknown captains this way. Yeah. Rug the Executioner, yes, he sprung the trap. And oh, he's dead already. Oh shit. Only one war chief remains, he says. That's good for us. Can I hit the bad guy? Surprise, motherfucker! There we go. I stealth attacked the captain. There we go. Recruit!
At your command, my lord. My lord.
Nice. He is also going to stay and fight for us. Get on up, lad. Oh, great heavens.
Keep going to the training grounds.
Yep, get on up. Ooh. Everybody up. On your feet. There's fighting to be done, lads.
And your innards go to shrine.
Oh, I don't have enough. That's a shame. Oh, great heavens. Oh, betrayal. I was like, where's Muzu the Butcher at? That was interesting. Can I not? Okay. I keep hitting the wrong button. That's why. It's not the game. It's me. I'm just a silly man.
About a retreat, Ranger. We barely started to fight.
Why would I be thinking about a retreat? I'm winning. You absolute clown. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You're also gonna join my fight. Recruit. Infamous Duck, what's going on? Jesus makes me want to play Tales from the Age of Man. Won't be as epic and cool, but it'll be close. Yeah, I'm really interested in it. It looks really good. My thing is, I personally believe that Bannerlord is not as great at massive army battles as it used to be. I think it's lost a lot of its luster, in my opinion. I say that, but that's not what I mean. I think it's a very polished game. It looks really good. But if I were to want to do like a massive army battle of Lord of the Rings characters or, you know, units or whatever, I would probably do Total War instead. But that's me personally. I do love some of those Lord of the Rings mods. I was even thinking of doing, what's it called? One of the Game of Thrones mods for Total War Kingdoms, or Medieval Total War. So I had it downloaded, and I was gonna play as Renly Baratheon actually, and try and claim the Iron Throne for King Renly. For those of you who don't know, I am a King Renly sympathizer in Game of Thrones. So Stannis is in fact the Manus, but Renly is the king that I would have chosen. Nice.
Work just like you say, boss. For orcs, sabotage fort. Smart plan.
Nice. How did y'all get downed? What happened? I remember before I did a run on YouTube when I was still playing this on my PlayStation, and I basically said, like, if you get downed in a battle, in a siege battle, I'm not picking you back up. If you were weak enough to be defeated in the battle, then I don't need you, and I let them bleed out and die. It was kind of brutal, not gonna lie. Good times, though. Good times. Look at that, my spy is already in here. And I haven't even summoned my bodyguard yet. Look at this throne room, though. Jesus. That's menacing.
Fool. I've been training and preparing for this my entire life. What hope do you have? I will crush you.
You can try, but you will fail.
Ooh. Nice. Ow. Nice. Oh, he's immune to execution, though. He's soft-headed, which is cool. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my great heavens. Oh, okay. Shit. Nice try, bucko. Fuck. Only have one more left. No, please. I don't have room for error. There is no room for error here. Yeet. Fuck, no way. Jesus, they hit so hard. Help me, bodyguard. Oh my god, no.
Too little discipline for this place.
He spit at me. That's crazy. He said, "Tuh." Fuck. Siege failed. And now they got 2 new war chiefs to protect him. And all of my people were captured. Or not all of them, I guess. Yeah, 2 new unknown captains. I can't believe that happened. He's savoring my defeat. I forget that I can just jump back in. The Martells. I was not a fan of the Martells, if I'm being honest. A Stark enjoyer as well, but my heart rallies to the Martells. If I pick a place to live, it would be the Vale. The Vale, why not Old Town or Castle Rock? Yeah, I think I've said it once, and I'll probably say it a million times throughout the course of my YouTube career. The Westerlands will forever be my favorite region. I'm not really a fan of the Lannisters, as we know them from the show. I think they have a lot of really deep lore, and like the history of their house is really interesting, and it makes them feel more regal and noble than how they're portrayed in Game of Thrones. Especially because when you think of the Lannisters, all you can think of is Tywin being a badass, Tyrion being smart and drunk, but also a badass, and then Jaime and Cersei being gross, icky twins that like to have sex with each other. You know, so it's like, it's a weird mindset to have. But the history and the lore of House Lannister is really, really interesting. And the Westerlands in general is just really cool. There's something really comforting about being in a place called the Sunset Coast, you know, off on the edge of the Sunset Sea, rolling hills, windswept plains, cave systems, mountain lions. I think it's just really cool. I think it's really, really interesting. And I love the fact that their architecture is, or like the main pinnacle of their architecture in the region is Casterly Rock, which is quite literally just a castle built into the side of a mountain, which I think is absolutely kick-ass, dude. Like overlooking the sea and the Sunset Coast and everything like that. So pretty kick-ass. I think it's really cool. I do like the Starks. As far as like overall aesthetic though, I think the Stormlands. As far as aesthetic, the Stormlands are really cool. I love the concept of like a strong, stoic, you know, martialistic state like the Stormlands. They value strength, they value warfare and being good at it. And it doesn't make them the strongest knights, but there's a sense of pride and arrogance to it as well that I kind of really enjoy seeing in a character. So I think it's really, really cool, you know. I think it's really cool. But yeah, I think the Westerlands will forever be my favorite region and where I would choose to live in Game of Thrones. The Starks are cool, but everybody loves the Starks. The book is written in the perspective of the Starks being the good guys, so obviously everybody loves the Starks. But and again, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I do love the Starks. I think they're really cool as well. But I enjoy the characters that are a little more I don't know, that just have a little more to them. The Starks are just good guys because. But in reality, if you know the history of House Stark, you know how absolutely brutal and bloody and how dark it gets, and everything like that. So anyway, and the Martells just kind of bore me. I don't give a rat's ass about Dorne. That's why I've only ever done one Dornish playthrough, and that was, even then, that character was from the Crownlands anyway. He just went to invade Dorne, basically. But that's about it. Anywho, do apologize. Didn't mean to yap y'all's ears off with that. I just love Game of Thrones so much. I wish there was more out there for us. I will say I do have hope for the new series coming out, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. To this day, still really don't care for House of the Dragon. Just not my favorite. Not very well written, in my opinion. Too much, like, weird, gratuitous, like, shock value shit added. Like, I don't know. It's just not my thing, really. Like, Game of Thrones did it really, really well. And even fans of the book who have read the books and know, like, the deep lore can even say that there's much about the show that is enjoyable. Whereas, House of the Dragon is just all over the fucking place, man. Skagos for the cool furry unicorns. Now you're absolutely right. Yeah, snowy mountains and forests. I feel that. That's pretty cool. I would say my close second would be the Vale. I think living in the mountains with one hell of a view would be really, really cool. Especially a castle high up in the mountains. But Argos 7-star in the Battle of the 7 Points. I agree. I think this is going to be really cool. There we go. We're getting another shot at it, lads. I don't think I have my spy in here, though. I can probably summon my bodyguard, but that'll be it.
Come back as many times as you want. The outcome will always be the same. I will be victorious.
Sure. So I have a plan with this one. I have a plan this time around. We'll see if it works. Bring your ass. Yeah, it worked. Now summon my bodyguard. Yes. I summoned him up here, away from all of his bodyguards, or away from all of his companions. And now we're just gonna jump his ass. Oh, he's immune to execution still. Whoops. Oh, he wasn't immune that time. It's because he's dazed. Hell yeah. That was easy. All I needed to do was gank his ass. Now we're gonna fight to the death. I don't want you to survive this fight. You don't get another turn. Immune to execution still. That's cool. Love that for myself. Oh god, what am I doing? Wrong button, no! Fuck, I was hitting the wrong button. Whoops. There we go. He got killed by a grunt. That's crazy. That's insane. Hot damn. That was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Speech.
If you listen, you can hear the thunder of our enemies' feet as they flee. While we feast in victory, they quake in fear, because they know that we are coming for them. Witness the rise of Mordor. Witness the rise of the Bright Lord.
Hell yeah, dude. Does Jon Snow have a legitimized claim to the throne? In the books? No. In the books, Daenerys Targaryen is Azor Ahai. Jon Snow dies for promising Stannis that he's going to utilize the Night's Watch and the Wildlings to lay siege to Winterfell. So the way the books left off is Stannis marches on Winterfell and he's laying siege. He's dug in. The Great Northern Conspiracy is going on. So unlike in the show, the Manderleys and the Ryswells and the Dustins, the Karstarks, the Umbers and the Glovers, they didn't side with Ramsay Bolton out of nowhere. They actually had loyalty for the Starks, and so they've been systematically assassinating Frey and Bolton men, weakening their position and undermining their authority, which is what allowed Stannis to make it through and lay siege to Winterfell. So where the books left off, Stannis is laying siege to Winterfell. He didn't burn his daughter alive because that doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, he kind of does. In the books, though, not really. No. In the books, it has not been confirmed that Jon Snow is Rhaegar's son, because in the books, it is heavily alluded to through Jon's POV, Jon Connington, in Essos, that Phaegon is Rhaegar's son. Young Griff, the young Griff. He is in fact Rhaegar's son, and Jon Connington was trusted to spirit him away like Obi-Wan does with Luke, basically. So in the books, if we're assuming that Jon Snow is Rhaegar's son, why would we have two arcs that are the same? You know what I'm saying? And in the books, nobody ever suspects that Jon is Rhaegar's son. That's something they allude a lot to in the show, but not in the books. And in the books, it is heavily alluded to that young Griff is Rhaegar's son. So they cut that character from the show and then forced that arc onto Jon Snow for, I don't know, wow factor, I suppose, and fan service, in my opinion. You can hate them, but you can't deny that they are cunning pieces of garbage. Yeah, no, you're right. Hated the Boltons. What I love about the deep lore of Game of Thrones isn't just what's happening in the content, but what's happening behind the scenes. So when George R.R. Martin wrote the conflict between the Starks and the Boltons, he was heavily inspired by I guess the supernatural. So it was very heavily inspired by the conflict between werewolves and vampires. So one is very gaunt-cheeked and dark-eyed and, pale skin, motifs of blood and daggers and skinning people alive. And then the other one is very wolf-like, and they can quite literally warg into their wolves and everything like that. So it's quite literally vampires versus werewolves type shit, which I really enjoyed. He also wrote the Brackens to be bad guys because he had personal beef with Ferrari, the company, which is why the Bracken sigil is literally just a red stallion like the Ferrari logo, or a stallion, I guess. But interesting stuff. That's the stuff that gets to me. All right, time to promote an overlord. I don't know, so many options, but none of them are good in my opinion. I would say Kuga the Avalanche, Fiery Marauder Destroyer, but I'm also thinking Thrak of Lithlad. He's a Marauder Beastmaster. I think that would be pretty cool. Marauder Beastmaster or Fiery Marauder Destroyer. Kuga the Avalanche was a little too easy to kill, though. I mean, they all kind of were, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Fear of pinning and execution. Damn it. Okay, so maybe not. Yeah, fear of pinning. Yeah, a lot of these guys have way too many weaknesses. Dazed by stealth. Terrified of stealth. Fear of execution. Yeah. That's not good. Soft target, fear of burning. Yeah, a lot of these stats are not good. Very not good. Any one of these weaknesses can be easily pressed upon, and the bad guys would literally fold. Yeah. I think this is probably my best bet here. Ushak the Jaded. Dark Berserker. I don't like his face paint, man. Like I absolutely hate that face paint. I'm really not a fan of that. I think I'm gonna make it Thrack of Lithlad, just for now. Like I don't really care. They are weak, my lord. I know, they suck. They're so bad. They're so bad. Oh, great heavens. Speaking of Game of Thrones, I'm working on a character inspired by Game of Thrones. Nice. I love Game of Thrones, man. Alright, I am going to quit this game. We're going to get the hell on out of here. And maybe we can play something else. Or just chill out and chat for a bit. You never know, man. You never know. I do still really want to try and get this chat bubble to work for me. I think it would be really cool to be able to showcase everybody's chats and everything. So I wonder if there's like a setting that I can utilize. My integrations are all set up. So like it's set up through like stream elements and everything. Experimental features, compile settings, variables, groups, defaults, backups, user interface, stream apps, OBS Studio is what I have, but it's not letting me. Yeah, select an OBS connection, but then it's blank, so I'm not entirely sure how I can utilize this, if I'm being honest. Because if I pull up the chat bubble, it's not going to do much for me. Slash commands, users, event filters, convert check direction, show timestamps, sync settings. Okay. Platforms, highlights, overlay, custom feeds. How do I do this? This is general settings, quick actions. Let me just reading out loud. Sorry, guys. Platforms. Always show platform. Send Twitch chat messages as the bot account. No. Send YouTube chat messages as bot account. No. Highlights? Okay. Never mind. I see what it's asking me. Ignored users. Overlays. Chat overlay is experimental and still in active development. Save and copy overlay URL. Overlay has been copied to my URL. Can I just like paste this in then to stream elements? Yeah, so if I do another, it'll say like browser. And then if I can send it this, control, paste. Is this what it's asking me? I don't think so. Perhaps not, my friends. Perhaps not. Well, it says loading, so I don't know. Time to do. Message timeouts. Show events. Yes. I also love The Witcher. What is custom feeds? Coming soon. Oh, so that tells me nothing. Any Witcher fans here? Defiant King, the one and only. What's going on, bro? That's awesome. For those of you who don't know, the Defiant King is my elder brother. Of course, being the elder brother, that means he has the claim to all of our Lord Father's titles and positions, which of course has led me down my own path to become the Lord Commander. I inherit nothing. Yeah, I really cannot get this shit to work for me, dude. That is tough. It's quite sad. Sync settings, dark mode. This is all global options. I don't know what it's asking me. Alternate background. Show timestamps. Nope. That's all just basic stuff. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it. It's quite unfortunate, lads. Yeah, overlay. Excuse me. Do we look alike? No. I've been told that we do, but I don't see it. The monster recovery card. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not gonna dwell on it too much. I'm over it already. If I'm being honest. Nice. Brent, I couldn't even see it. I'm so sorry. Crying in the club. Over here singing the Reigns of Casimir. Hell yeah, dude. And so he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord of Casimir. And now the rains weep o'er his halls with not a soul to hear. Yeah, I don't know what to play, lads. Yeah, I didn't really, Damn, actually, I lost a lot of my games. I didn't lose them. I know where they're at. I uninstalled them. I haven't been playing much. I guess I could show y'all what I've been doing on Jurassic World. For those of you who don't know, huge fan of dinosaurs. It's my shit. It's my shit. Just try to write one page, a paragraph a day. Yep. It's all you can do, man. It's all you can do. Yeah, I do have to find a way to change my stream settings on Steam, because I definitely have it set to something that it's not supposed to be, if I'm being honest. Which is not intentional, I swear. Look at that, baby dinosaurs. It's grand. Dinosaurs are really cool. Anyway, we are going to continue the campaign where I've left off. Oh, I forgot I went to the Badlands in Montana. I didn't mean to. I was actually supposed to move on to the next park. Because I maxed out one park already. Or one of the sites. And then the two that you start off with, I haven't maxed out yet. So I'm still working on that. But then they opened up 2 more parks. Then they're like, here, each one has their own issues, so good luck. And I'm like, oh, thanks, that's cool. This is not the park that I maxed out, so don't worry about it. This is one of the starter parks. We're actually gonna go to the world map, and I'm gonna show y'all the Sichuan Basin in China. I'll give y'all a nice little view of what I was working on while I was sick. Which is funny, actually. For those of you who are fans, I think it was, fuck, who was it? Not Shadow Fighter Pro. He's another YouTuber who does, like, Game of Thrones content. Not Stray King. Who am I thinking of? Somebody. Anyway, he was also doing videos for Jurassic World Evolution 3, and he said the moment he started playing, he got really sick and he thought he caught COVID, which was crazy because I started playing this game and I got really sick. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? That's crazy. Anyway, welcome to the Sichuan Basin in China. This is my most successful park, currently running at 5 stars. Yeah, full 5 stars. I've maxed out 100% of all the challenges here. Total appeal up in the 22,000s. Infrastructure maintenance at 97%. Current number of guests 8,600. My economy is looking pretty good. I'm down 1% this month. My total income is 1.8 million. My total expense is 184,000, so just under 200k. Which is not bad. Very not bad indeed. Yeah, very cool. But that's not what y'all are here to watch. So don't get this game. No, I love this game. I absolutely love this game. That's funny, actually. My bad. It took me a second to realize what you were saying. So this is the full site map. This is everything that I've accomplished thus far in the Sichuan Basin. Obviously, there was a lot of development here at the very front end of the park, but I ran into an issue really early on. So one of the requirements for your dinosaurs, this is one of my iguanodons. My favorite herbivore is the iguanodon. But one of your requirements is making sure that they have a thriving environment. But because I started breeding the dinosaurs, which is the main draw of this game, is you can breed dinosaurs and they will lay eggs and hatch and stuff like that. And you'll get to see baby dinosaurs roaming around. But when I started breeding them, there became too many and they all got really cramped in a really small area. But because I had built so much around it already, it was impossible to expand it the way they needed. So on the back end of the park, I made just 2 massive egg-shaped, like, oh fuck, I have a dead dinosaur. No, my babies, no. It's okay. She died of old age. One of my velociraptors. That's so sad. Yeah, so we're gonna have to get rid of the dead dinosaur. Ugh, Jesus, I gave myself chills. I'm sorry. But yeah, the velociraptors. I started off with 4, and now I have 21 of them. That's fucking awful. 25 of them. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's awful. They do have all their needs met environmentally, so they look so good. Hell yeah, dude. They look really good. Look at that. Beautiful detail. I absolutely love it. Yeah, very cool. So, anyway, so I did make just 2 massive egg-shaped enclosures here and added a bunch of dinosaurs into it. Oh, shit. Whoops. I'm realizing that I messed up horrendously. So I need ranger posts that, will automatically do status checks on dinosaurs within their range of influence. But now I've got to assign a ranger team. Where are my rangers at? Where the hell did I put them? Where the hell did I put that? There we go. Add a task to the ranger posts. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. And then they'll go automatically. Yeah, here they go. See? So they're moving out. They're going to go automatically check out their shit. So I have some Mosasauruses here. This is Millie. And then I have a boy named Moxie. For those of you who are fans of Hell of a Boss, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, let's see if they'll eat. Oh, shit. Do I not have gates? Lord Commander, you're a foolish man. A foolish man indeed. Yeah, I don't have gates on this enclosure. No wonder they can't get in. Brother, please. My brother in Christ. There we go. Yeah, they don't have gates. What do you mean? Oh my. Alright, I'm taking over now. Y'all are useless. They can't drive to save their lives, so I'm gonna have to take over here. Jeez Louise. Alright. The terrain isn't the best. Where did the gate go? Where did I put that thing? It's up here, right? Yeah, there it is. So I have to go check on these Allosauruses. I have 3 Allosauruses in here. I'm gonna take a nice little picture of them. Nice. 3 Allosauruses. Very cool. Can I go status check on them? Oh, my dinosaurs are fighting. No. They're fighting. Stop it. There we go. Okay. Oh, one of them is sick. That's why. Yeah, they went so long without a status check that they got sick, and I didn't know. So now they're all upset. And oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I thought that was a person that fell out of the truck. No, it's just a piece of the truck. That's crazy. Look at the big baby. Oh, you big baby. Yeah, cannot breed. Has to improve her health because she was fighting. Stop fighting. Oh, that was a boy. That one's the boy. Look at this baby. Oh my goodness. Just hungry little babies. And this is the third one. This one's also a girl. Yeah, sweet babies. I love them. Just sweetums. Alright, so those are my Allosauruses. They have that entire enclosure to themselves. But our largest enclosure and our most densely packed population is over here. So we have multiple Pataga Titans. Yeah, these guys are pretty cool. Massive sauropods. There's currently one. There's only 2 of them, which is fine. I think that's all they need for their population. And then I have a ton of parasaurs. Yeah, missing ground nut. Current population is 15. There are 15 parasaurs. Parasaurolophus. There we go. There's some juveniles. Look at the baby. She's sleeping. Where's this one? Look at the baby parasaur. Oh my goodness. What a sweetums. Just clips straight through the bush. My favorite. The graphics are amazing here, guys. Groundbreaking. Oh, the little baby. Adorable. My goodness. Yeah, so there's Parasaurs, Pataga Titans. Here we go. Some Sinoceratops. Oh, this one's a baby. Aw, the baby Sinoceratops. Following dinosaur. Matures in 8 years. Nice. It's following its mama. Mama. Yeah, this is the big one. This is the big lady. Hell yeah. Sinoceratops. These guys currently have 13 population. Pretty huge. And then I've got a pack of Gallimimus as well. Current population is 12. Yeah. Oh, what the... Can't breed. Well, you've wandered into the wrong territory. You silly sausage. Yeah. So the Gallimimus like to herd around in this area, but it looks like this one strayed too far over here in this area. So now it's upset, and it's like, oh, I can't breed because my environment sucks. And it's like, well, you're in the wrong fucking environment, buddy. Anyway. I also have some pretty cool attractions. So this is a canoe ride, basically, that goes straight into the paddock. So clearly you can see some of the dinosaurs over here, which is really cool. And if I press R, it'll highlight them in case you can't see them. But you got a Patagotitan up there, some Parasaurolophus in the river. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the Cretaceous cruise. Look at them just canoeing away. Hell yeah, dude. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So there's that. I already showed y'all Million Moxie. I showed y'all my Allosauruses. Over here I have some Triceratops. I started off with like 2. They bred up to 12. And then now they're getting kind of old. So she's an elderly chap. Or this is a guy. Or a boy. But this is an elderly chap. I don't think I have any babies in here because I took away their nest. They were breeding way too fast. Now they're all elderly. A lot of big babies. Oh no, the Pachy's are fighting. Yeah, I have some Pachycephalosauruses as well. Come on, do it. Do the thing. Bonk. Oh my goodness. Oh, you sillies. Bonk. Oh my god. Damn it. Gallimimus has been diagnosed with bracken poisoning. Damn you.
Really try and mimic the natural environment these animals would thrive in.
Dude, it's wandered into the wrong area again. So now it's mad because it doesn't have the right food needs, but it's in the wrong area. See, look, it's literally fine. Oh my god, missing water. Turn around, you dunce. I have no sympathy for this dinosaur, dude. The Gallimimus are the only ones that have gotten sick by wandering into the wrong territory. Like, that's it. I do have some pterosaurs, or pteranodons here. Yeah. Pretty little babies. Oh, you're so precious, aren't you? You're actually kind of ugly. You scared me. Creepy creature. See, look, he's literally fine. My god. What a baby. And then over here, with the Packies, I actually had... I thought I had some sauropods, but I guess not. Let's see. Who's out here nesting? Oh, the Parasaurolophus. Nice. Oh my god. One of my dinosaurs injured themselves. Great heavens. Oh my great heavens. Alright. I'm gonna save and leave before these dinosaurs stress me out. Jesus Christ. Great heavens. Turning fossil DNA into actual dinosaurs. Yeah, basically. Can't swim either. Oh my goodness. Alright, that was fun though. Ugh. Oh, holy cow. I do apologize. Sorry, you guys. That was fun though. This has been fun. What do we want to do next? What shall we do next, my friends? I think that was about it. It's kind of all I wanted to do, if I'm being honest. I wanted to show you all my dinosaurs. Going forward, I do hope to be able to do more live streams. I've been having fun doing them with you guys, and I would love to do some more. I was thinking doing like an Elder Scrolls Skyrim modded playthrough on live streams. And then recording those live streams and editing them down into bite-sized like video uploads for YouTube. That way people who missed the live stream or were only here for part of the live stream can still go and watch the YouTube video without having to commit to watching the full 2+ hour VOD and everything like that. But again, the goal as well is to multi-stream onto Twitch and YouTube. just trying to branch out and increase my my reach. There we go. My presence on the platforms and everything like that. But again, my day job is just so inconsistent that we'll just have to see what happens. I really have no control over my schedule, unfortunately. So they tell me to show up to work, and I just show up. Like, that's it. So it's hard to commit to like a schedule, a steady schedule. But I would love to do some more live streams. Should play Lorem. I actually have Gate to Sovngarde installed. 1,800 mods in that list, which is absolutely insane. Before we log off, then I suppose I could show you guys. I just hope that it'll run everything properly, because I am multi-streaming from one platform. I have the multi-chat popped up, so it'll show me everything in both Twitch and YouTube chat at the same time. Again, still hoping to get that integrated, so we'll fucking see what happens. And then I guess that's it. That's really, I mean, that was it, if I'm being honest. That was it. But anyway, lads. Yeah, I love live streaming for you guys. It is a ton of fun. And I think it I actually watched a YouTube video recently that was really thought provoking. Y'all know I'm a fan of what's it called? The game theorists and film theory and stuff like that. Matt Pat, you know, but that's just a theory. A game theory. Recently Game Theory put out a video talking about how is like the Let's Play channel dead, and it deep dived into like the first Let's Play and what that looked like, how the format of it changed, and like if it is dying or not. And the concept was that it's not really dying, it's just transforming, especially with short form video content being the new rage nowadays. Most people don't have the patience to sit around and just watch, you know, multi-hour stuff. Especially when YouTube tried to turn into YouTube TV and try to convince content creators to make like episodic type stuff, you know, trying to replace cable television and streaming services for their TV shows. Said, give the power to the content creators, let the content creators create new TV shows for us for free, basically. That's not what I'm not saying that YouTube made that happen or that it was like a conspiracy, but like you see it with Scare PewDiePie or In Space with Markiplier, stuff like that. Those were YouTube originals, very episodic type stuff. But the main point of the video about Let's Plays was that the big appeal of them was for IRL reactions to video games that people enjoy. You know, if you're a fan of Skyrim and you're watching somebody react to Skyrim for the first time or whatever, like that's something you're interested in, that's something you want to watch. So they're suggesting, what they were suggesting is like, in order to keep the Let's Play channels alive, is that a lot of people have moved to streaming to allow for more in real time reactions and everything like that. And I'm okay with that too. Like, I really enjoy stuff like that, and it'll keep me honest. When I'm making these episodes for these videos, I utilize cheat menus and cheat codes entirely too much, not to make the game easier, but to bypass annoying features or stuff that, you know, would typically take a long time. So like, you know, in Crusader Kings 3, I love utilizing divergent cultures and creating new faiths in order to like enhance our roleplay, basically. I'll use cheat menus to get myself the piety that I need, because I don't have the patience to actually sit around and play this game for 20 plus hours. And then the demand for constant video uploads compared to the amount of actual free time I have available to me now is just kind of, it didn't coincide, you know? And I think live streaming is the answer to fix that. But again, without a steady schedule, it's hard to tell y'all when to be available to watch a live stream, you know? So it's a double-edged sword, no matter which way you look at it. It will cut you, basically. It's a double-edged sword, and it will cut you, no matter which way you look at it. Quite unfortunate, I think. But, alas. I have hope yet. I'm, very hopeful. I do enjoy what I do, and I enjoy doing it with you guys. So, who knows? Gotta say to you, your Britannian Knight on the Freedom War series amazes me. I love the ones with the scale armor torso because it looks like makeshift and lore accurate. I agree. One thing that so when I started this channel, I was really heavy into Bannerlord, and well, not really. When I first started this channel, I actually started completely different, but we're not going to get into that. When I first started Bannerlord for this channel, I did everything with mods. I was obsessed with creating custom units, because that in a way told a story of itself. Like, you can see the armor progression. Do they have like plate armor or like precious metals in abundance that they can outfit their entire army, all tiers, and decked out like plate armor or whatever? Do they have like really powerful and strong and castle forge style steel, or are they running around with like basic spears and bows and arrows and crossbows, because those are the easiest weapons that peasants can learn to use? You know what I'm saying? And then the clear progression, like, do they come from or like the cultural progression as well? So like, do they come from a cold area? Do they have fur cloaks and capes, or are they more cult-like? Do they one of my favorite roleplay pieces was when I did the Mandalorian faction build in Bannerlord, and I utilized a lot of the armor pieces that hid your character's face and hid the unit's faces, because of the way of the Mandalore. You don't take off your helmet, you don't show your face, it's dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow, dishonor on your whole family type shit. So I thought it was really cool in order to do stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, lost my train of thought there. The Roar of Freedom one is definitely one of my favorite faction builds, to be sure. And I feel like it adds a lot more customizability to it. Imagine if all the regions of Westeros, all the great houses, had the exact same units that they fought against each other with. They all looked the same, were outfitted the same. That's boring. There's no cultural flavor. There's no distinct visual differences. And you can tell somebody's values from that. It's all about creating a story, in my opinion. And I think it all works together to make it super cool like that. So anyway, that was a tandem. Sorry. I'm anxious for you to drop the Aurora one. The Aurora one is already finished, actually. It's been finished for a couple of weeks now, which is why I started the Roar of Freedom. I was thinking, actually, utilizing cheat menus, I was going to go back into the Aurora playthrough and give all of our lands, all of Oradon, to foreign nations, and then make the roleplay like, oh, it's been 10 plus years in the future, and all of our allies turned against us, they conquered our lands, they tore down our castles, stuff like that. And so now, instead of defending the islands of the Five Sirs, we have to go in and lay siege to them and retake them. Because obviously throughout that entire series, we were so successful that nobody ever laid siege to our castles. Nobody ever took them away from us. So I thought it would be a good way for us to be able to really see the strength there, It makes sense in lore. Yeah, I agree with that statement. I think it's pretty cool. I hope I started this up right, because it shouldn't take this long to load up, if I'm being honest. I don't think I started it up right. Oh, I did. I'm the GOAT. Y'all don't have to tell me nothing. Don't worry about it. Welcome to Skyrim, you guys. So this is the Gate to Sovereign Guard. mod list. It is on Nexus Mods. You can upload it or download it for free. Premium is suggested. It's not required, but having Nexus Mods Premium will shorten the download time because it is 1,800 mods. It's not 1,800 brand new packs of content. It's 1,800 mods, including all of the like behind the scenes functionality stuff and requirements to make everything work together. But anyway, be like the fall of Aurora's Tears. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. But anyway, this is Gate to Sovngarde. I have been playing it for a little bit. I do have a couple of different playthroughs, but my longest one so far is this Nordic character named Red Bear. So I'm gonna load him up, and I want to be able to show you guys what we're looking at here. Just because this mod is actually a ton of fun. Ton of fun. Hello? It's not wanting to load up. There we go. Jesus, it was taking it forever to just connect to the PC. That was crazy. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, so it is super modded. It makes the characters look different. So much of the functions are different. But this is Gate to Sovngarde. This is our character, Red Bear. Yeah. Just because he's a big, bearish, you know, Nord character. So notice how he does carry a lot of his stuff on his back still. The 360 functionality, so now you can actually walk like this and everything like that. He has his helmet hung off his belt. I don't know if y'all could see that right there, down at the bottom. This is Whiterun, if you couldn't tell. It has gone through a bit of an upgrade. Looks pretty cool. It's a little stuttery. I kind of figured it would be. In the top right corner, there is a blur on the camera. That is not a bug. That is a function of the mod. So if we go to Magic, I can show you guys active effects. At the very beginning of the game, it gives you a book of traits that you can pick. Some of them give you boosts, some of them give you debuffs, but it's all like mostly roleplay, in my opinion, and stats type stuff. So I have where did it go? There we go. Trait One-Eyed. You lose part of your vision. Your attacks are 10% more likely to be critical, but you do 10% less damage with ranged weapons and magic. So I have One-Eyed as a trait, which actually blurs the top right screen, or the whole right corners of the screen, but the bottom one is being blocked by my face camera. So, but it's pretty cool. It's enough to remind you that it's there without actually inhibiting your gameplay, which I think is pretty cool. So I threw that in there, but it's pretty cool. The features are really nice. I really do enjoy it. The map is changed. I did do the introduction in Helgen, but instead of being on the cart, I was a traveler at the inn, and then you watch the Imperial convoy come in. They start executing the Stormcloaks, and then the dragon attacks, and you're just kind of thrust into it the way you are. I left Embershard Mine alone so that we can go through it together. So hopefully we can get some combat done in this. We could showcase a little bit of it, and we can see if y'all would be interested in a Gate to Sovngarde modded playthrough of Skyrim on live streams. That would be cool. Oh.
Hey, look, a cave. Wonder what's
There we go.
inside.
I know y'all saw that. The animation to put his helmet on. That was cool. Alright, so we have the axe out. I'm thinking, actually, I want to go for the steel greatsword instead. Oof. Damn. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so some more of the mods allows for realistic dismemberment and decapitations without stats. So you can do this right out the gate, right as a level 1. Helmets will go flying off of heads, stuff like that. And the bodies react and jerk a lot more realistically, thanks to mods that enhance, yeah, like the pinpoint accuracy of each character model, basically. So it's pretty cool. It is a really, really cool mod. The combat is so much tougher. I'm actually playing on the easiest difficulty just because I've been one-shot by wolves, just basic fucking wolves out in the world. So, but anyway, welcome to Embushed Mine. We're gonna clear this out. Lydia, shut the fuck up. Jesus.
The bandits tried to attack Whiterun a few times. Fortunately, the guards were always able to fend them off.
I agree. Thank goodness for the Whiterun guard. Oh, I always forget which way to go. They've also enhanced a lot of these dungeons, so I know y'all know that this shit is all brand fucking new. None of this was in base game, Embershard. I did the Bleak Falls Barrow mission as well. They've added so much to Bleak Falls Barrow. I got lost. There's so much shit in there now. Like, the dungeons are massively upgraded and overhauled. No?
Bandits are cowards.
Lydia, shut up. Like, look at that. There's animations to pick shit up, which I think is really cool. If you pause the game, it doesn't pause anything. Like, the characters will still fight and attack, so you can't pause and cheese the game out of your inventory and stuff, which makes the combat that much harder. There is an actual, like, animation for drinking potions that you have to complete before it just gives you the health. Again, just adding to the combat challenge of the game. And then they've enhanced a lot of the RPG elements here too, especially when it comes to, like, character leveling, or not character leveling, but like NPC leveling and enemy leveling. So you'll see, like, this is a level 1 bandit vanguard. There we go. So that was pretty easy. Oh shit, where did you come from? Bandit berserker level 1. There we go. There are also mods that make your followers can die more easily in combat. So, like, in base game Skyrim, if you accidentally hit your companion, they will die. But now your companions will actually die in combat if they are bested, making it just that much more pivotal to keep them alive. Which is also why I was hoping when we did that poll, we would vote for a Breton cleric type build, because then we can be heavy armor, one-handed heavy, and then restoration magic experts to heal our companions.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Lydia, shut up. I'm just kidding. I love Lydia. Lydia's one of my favorite companions, alright? So, I apologize. I will not be hearing any Lydia slander in my live stream. Yeah, there's a lot to this mod. There is an alternate start mod as well, which is what I've been utilizing. There's a little blue thing popping up right there. This is actually another mod feature allowing you to climb and parkour the environment, basically, which I think is pretty badass. So I don't think I could go this way, so we're gonna go around. I've done Embershard Mine so many times in vanilla, but I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. Like, this, all of this could be brand fucking new. This isn't new, I know that, because we dropped the drawbridge already. Hello? Bad guys. Hello. Oh, Jesus. Nice. Nice. Clairvoyance. Nice. Iron Greatsword. Nice. There's another mod that actively changes. You know when you're lockpicking and the lock will pop up, but in vanilla Skyrim, all the locks look the same. There's a mod that changes every lock, the animation that you're looking at. I guess it's not going to work for me here because I have the key. But it's pretty cool. So every time like the lock pops up on your screen when you're lockpicking, it's something new depending on what it is you're actually lockpicking. Oh, Jesus, I one-shot him. Jesus. That was crazy. By the divines. Oh, that's Lydia. Jesus. That was insane. The dungeons are obviously much darker by default. Arrows will bounce off of shit instead of just getting inexplicably stuck. Get his ass, Lydia. Oh my god. Nice. Good shit, Lydia. Nice. I'm glad it's running as well as it is, if I'm being honest. I was worried that it was going to be, you know, much heavier load for my PC to handle. I mean, I guess it is, but my PC seems to be handling it right now pretty well. Consider this like a tutorial run. Here we go. Let's see if it'll let me unlock it. Yeah. So this is a bad example, but this is just the basic lock on a chest, I guess, in Skyrim. Fucker. Yeah, instead of lockpicking, the skill is called security. Large wooden shield. Septums. Steel battle axe. It looks pretty cool. We also have a mod that changes a lot of the basic cosmetics of the game. So like you can have the steel armor like we have in vanilla Skyrim, but then there's honed steel armor, and honed like plate armor or whatever. They're all essentially the exact same thing, but their cosmetics are different essentially, and it's actually pretty cool. I do appreciate stuff like that in this mod. Okay, I don't remember where I was going. It looks like I made my way out. Slay. Cool. Any opinion on War Tales? I actually love War Tales. I think War Tales is a really cool game. My only thing is I don't like how you basically just become a mob of people. That seems like a lot to handle and to deal with. But I think also the expectation is for a lot of those characters to die and not actually to live. There's wolves somewhere. That's awful. Alright. Let's actually go back to Whiterun now. Yeah. Hi, Hrothgar. Ivestead. Because I want to show you guys what city life is like. Oh no, it's Gary's mod all over again. Maegor the Cruel. Yeah, critical strike made him drop instantly. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I think War Tales is a great game. Okay, the stutter is crazy. There we go, look at that. He's taking his helmet off. He's covered in blood. That's crazy. He has idle animations. All the Whiterun guards have names. Yeah, look at that. And lots of stuff here.
Hundreds of years. If you're heading east, steer clear of Hilgrand's tomb. Thing about those old crypts. The dead have trouble staying that way.
Nice. Here's Ayla the Huntress.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker. We don't just take in any milk drinker who stumbles in. Kodlak, you'll most likely find him in his quarters in your Vasker. All right.
Cool. Thanks, dude. Look at Amrin.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
My Sapphire he fed his entire family with the.
There we go. We're gonna take
I'm saying this, but
a mission.
if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. Mm-hmm.
Now we can go to quests. Yeah, Veterans Retreat. Let's fast travel to the Silent Moon's camp. Oh, my neck. Take the arrow and change the world, my book is set in. Yeah, I've always wanted to write a fantasy novel, bro. Like, I've always wanted my own Game of Thrones. But I'm always struggling with like the world building portion of it, which is odd considering that's what I claim myself to be an expert in, is world building. But it's increasingly difficult for me to commit to any like one idea. I always end up having like a million others flood my brain, and then I'll pull on the thread and it turns into something else. But I hold out hope for stuff like that because George R.R. Martin wrote Game of Thrones when he was writing poetry, and or he was writing like an entry for like a poetry book or something like that, and he was talking about like winter snows and like a dead dire wolf in the snow type shit, and it gave him the idea of the scene for Game of Thrones, basically, you know, like the dead dire wolf in the snow killed by the stag antler. This is not Veterans Retreat. So, you know, I'm hoping one day I'm gonna follow just a random thread and it's gonna lead me to where I want it to be. I like the idea for the Magnosphere that I was coming up with, but then I realized how too grand it was, you know? Like, it didn't make sense to make it as big as it was, because then you're not going to get the intimate style of character development and stuff like that, and conflict like Game of Thrones has, you know? But, alas, it is what it is. I did one about snake people and stuff. Bad dog. Jesus Christ.
Is someone there?
Nice. Yeah, Cyrodiilic hide armor, iron arrows, iron knife, ringmail leather boots. They look good, man. Oh, the bandit chief is here. He's a level 6. And he's wearing steel plate. Oh, I took his head off. That's crazy. Move, Lydia. Oh, you crazy.
The last one.
Yeah, I took his head off. That's crazy. And his helmet flew off. Great heavens. Iron Battle Axe of Corrosion reduces enemy armor rating by 50 for 30 seconds. Holy shit. Yeah, silver armor, silver boots, silver helmet. Nice. Some new heavy armor for myself. That's pretty cool. Iron Battle Axe. Yeah, lockpick, silver jeweled necklace. Slay. Alright, lads. We move on. Let's see if we can't find this bloody sword for this red guard. See, look at that. So the lock changed here. Looks slightly different. That's pretty cool. My cats are getting into shit. Sorry. Amren's family sword. Uh-oh. There we go. A treasure map as well. Slay. Sneak insight gained. Nice. Interesting. Lydia, Jesus. Sorry, I'm running out of like mouse space. There we go. I have a new mouse where I can literally just click a button on it and it'll change the what's it called? Sensitivity. There you go. So this is max setting sensitivity. All I'm doing is giving it a little shake with my wrist. And then this is the lowest sensitivity. And I'm using the same range of motion. Level 2, level 3, and then back up to level 4. It's pretty cool. I like it. Slay. I'm just too good. Almost a level 7. That's pretty cool. That was, these dungeons are a little easy. I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping to get some more fighting in, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, and when you skin animals, there's an animation to skin animals, and it'll make time pass by, depending on, your animal skilling, or skinning skills. I'll see myself out. You're grounded. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful scenery indeed, lads. There's a fortress up ahead as well. I could jump in there and fight the fortress, but I don't want to do that. So, we're going to return to Whiterun. Oh. I love how everybody is just kind of writing their own fantasy book. Like, I think that's pretty badass. Yeah, look at him, he's still covered in blood. If we go jump in the water a bit, it's not going to do much. We have to jump in the right amount of water. I got to take the shield off my back. It looks pretty cool, but I haven't been using one-handed weapons in this playthrough, so it wouldn't make sense to just leave it on for no reason.
If you're looking for the court wizard, you'll find him somewhere in that general direction.
When the age became 9, you walked among us grey owls, not as God, but as man. But you were once that high, and
Does this not count as water? Aw, that's a shame. I think it needs me to be, like, submerged. So what I gotta do is, like, jump up here. There we go. The water washes some of the dirt and blood away. There we go. See? Nice and clean. And it'll change, like, people's opinion of you. If you're still, like, dirty and bloody. People won't trust you as much. It makes your charm level go down. Why did I come to Dragon's Reach? I was supposed to find Amren. Jesus Christ. Oh, great heavens. I think I need to go to bed. Actually, I need to edit my video for tomorrow because it's got to go live at 8 a.m. and it's already past midnight. But you know me, I'm just a brutal procrastinator. I think this shit is so cool. I think this really breathes new life into Skyrim for me. Alright, where did this fucking guy go, dude? He's still here in Whiterun. Is he in his house? Oh, also, there's bounty boards. There we go. Yeah. Deliver weapon, deliver weapon, deliver weapon, gather vampire dust, hunt a thief, hunt a vampire, kill the leader of Iron Skull Mines. Oh, sorry. Yeah, notice Hogan, notice dragon attacks. Cool.
That Heimskir's crazy. Him and his talk to Talos. We should just shut up.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man. He has good stock.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. As you wish.
She's got some cool armor on too. There we go. Knock. I can knock on people's doors and see if they'll come out. May I come in?
Nah, I don't think so.
Damn it.
Okay, just this once.
Nice. Please, it's urgent. That's pretty cool, dude. Ah, sick. Absolutely sick. So, in this game...
Like a good adventure or romance to lose yourself in.
Here we go.
By the gods!
Calm down, Amrin.
You found it. I've been looking for that blade for months. You took on all those bandits yourself?
Yes, 'cause I'm a
Thank you.
badass.
Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you in honor of his memory.
Nice.
What?
I wanted to ask you something. It's about a boy.
Not now, Braith. Go ask your father.
Damn.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder. We done?
Little shit. Also, in this mod, little kids do have different races. There was a little elf child running around here. I think they're, Honoriath's kid. Because he was manning the stall out here in the market, and she was sitting next to him. And look, there's kitty cats. Can I pet this kitty cat? Shift E. That's not shift. Yeah, I can pet the kitty cat. Fuck yeah, brother.
Be safe, I hope.
Uligor is that guy's name. Jocelyn. Hello. Bunch of randoms also just hanging around Skyrim, or like Whiterun, which is pretty cool. Again, just breathes new life into the game, I think. Most of them just hang out here at the Winking Skeever. These guys are pretty cool. Carlston, Ronya,
With my thing.
and Housecarl Goodling.
Heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fellow who wrote the cookbook.
Yeah, the cookbook. I know what you're talking about. Alright. So, also, in this game, one of the main features is that you don't get, like, the sneaking eye notification or even the compass. You have to unlock it through, like, actual skills. My question is, though, how the fuck do I do that? Because I've leveled up, obviously, 7 times now. And there's still nothing. Like, I don't know where to find it at. One-handed archery, light armor, sneak. I don't think it would be in sneak. Not the compass, at least. There's hand-to-hand skills now as well. Security. I wonder if I have to sleep to be able to get it. because it's not in speech either. Supply and demand. Bard. The Vigilant story mods? I have not. I didn't know there were Vigilant story mods. Serenity, Howl of Rage. Oh my god, my cat's lunch. Oy. Sorry. My cat started attacking stuff. Yeah, I don't know where. I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out. I think I do have to sleep, so I'm hoping I can. That's Adrienne. Can I buy a room?
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
What's down here? Lydia, please, for the love of God. Nice.
How do you do, Thane?
What up?
You look strong. Come to Jorvaskr and be a companion.
Nice.
All right then.
With answers comes knowledge, but with knowledge comes ignorance.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
Wayfaring skills have improved. What does that mean? How do I get new wayfaring skills? I don't understand what that means. For a Whiterun. Companion bonus, Lydia. Block is increased by 5 points. That's cool. Child of the Sky. Nord ancestry. Reputation, Thane. Slightly dirty. Close combat traits. These are all traits. Warrior Stone. Yeah, I don't know how to get my Wayfarer traits. I don't know what that means. Harvest wood, create item, build campfire. Yeah. I don't know what that means. What do I do? I have no idea, dude.
There's been talk amongst the guard. Sure thing, it's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'm hoping if I sleep, it'll let me level up my wayfaring skills.
Here you go. Farewell.
Thanks. Whiterun calls on her Thanes. No way, did I just get summoned to battle? Calling all Thanes of Whiterun. Keeping the peace has become increasingly difficult. With fewer patrols on the road, bandits and other outlaws have become emboldened. We have gotten word that a clan of raiders have been amassing for an assault. We ask that you, as a Thane of Whiterun, join us in defending our lands and people. Thane Steelarm and Thane Hearthhealer awaits your arrival at White Watch Tower, which guards the road east. Signed, Thane Hroa Hearthhealer. Holy shit. That's cool. Alright, let me sleep real quick. I don't know if it'll let me upgrade my wayfaring skills here or not. gonna sleep for 24 hours.
And the braggart did swagger and flash his blade as he told of both battles in gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead."
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, it says it should just be another skill. But there's no Wayfarer tree here. Block, two-handed, one-handed, archery, light armor, sneak, hand-to-hand, security, speech, alchemy, illusion, conjuration. Yeah, there's no Wayfarer skill here. Yeah, I don't know. It's really odd. I wonder if it's because I don't have survival mode turned on.
Like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
Nope, that's not it.
Slashing steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. Braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Excuse me. As you wish, my Thane.
When the Empire surrendered to the All-Merry Dominion, they shamed us all.
Oh, here comes this guy.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Huh? Got to go.
Harvest's End. Yeah, look at this kid. A reindeer.
What am I going to do?
Oh, his dad died?
Do you... oh well. Thanks anyway, I guess.
Divine smile on you, friend.
I can call for people. That's cool. I didn't know I could do that. That's pretty sick. Oh, Z. Okay. I can craft shit. Camping. Furniture. House. Supplies. Other. Okay. Doesn't look like the... Yeah. I don't know where to build the compass, or how to get the compass. Shit. That's awful. Sir Andal is back, baby. Hell yeah. What's going on, Anderson? Good to see you, buddy. Long time no see, my friend. Long time no see. Alright, so we're going to White Watch Tower, huh? I'm gonna go to Silent Move's camp and then head east. Rumor has it that there's a black saber cat roaming a small shack near Mixwater Mill. It looks pretty sick. The lag is pretty bad between scene changes, so I have to be careful here. Yeehaw. The Lord Commander greeted me. Someone catch me. You're a silly dude. White Watch Tower, huh? What is this guy up to? Is this an Oriath? It sure is.
Shh. Scare the deer.
Sorry, bud. Do your thing. Get the hell out of your way. And then he shouts after me. Corundum. Nice. Is this it? This sure is. Yeah, look at all these thanes. That's crazy. Nice. Damn. Holy fuck. Mazuka the Knight. An orc knight. That's pretty cool.
Just flail about, swinging his weapon as fast as he can. Any fool can die. Keep your guard up and wait for an opening.
Sick.
Damn outsiders.
That was the bandit attack? That was pretty simple.
You lost?
You lost? Thane Valdemar Stillarm.
No, they used to be something. Nowadays, they just squabble amongst themselves. No, they used to be something. Once things settle down, I'll be looking to recruit more guards for the city, then shore up our stores of food and water.
Yes?
Sure, I'm a little green. But I lack experience I make up for in courage.
Need something? Welcome to Eldar's Junk Emporium, traveler. I'll take any junk you found on your travels for a nominal fee.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, I mean, I think that was it. I don't know why it's saying that it's not completed yet. I'm supposed to meet somebody here, but they're not here yet. What the fuck?
I've been looking for someone who ain't superstitious, though. Be looking for a fool, if you ask me.
Sure, I'm a little green. But what I lack in experience I make up for in courage.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? And such power?
I need something.
Weird.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here?
I will literally murder you. Yeah, very interesting.
Heard there were wolves on the road up north.
Need something?
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved
Yeah?
swords.
Bandits. Can't wait to see the look. Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
There we go. Cool. Okay. Now completed. There you go.
Go home to your mother.
I haven't got all day.
Can't wait to see the look on their faces when they find us here waiting to spill their blood.
Yes? Typical Outlander weakling.
Keep your eyes open. Maybe they're so scared of you they ran away.
Alright. Interesting. Alright. I do think I'm gonna call it for this one. I don't plan on utilizing this save file for our Skyrim playthrough. I would very much like to play as, obviously, a new character. I think before we end this, though, I think we can go ahead... Holy fuck, that was awful. That hurt. We can go ahead and create our character for our Skyrim playthrough. You all voted. Oh my god, they're still there? Brother. It said defend White Watch Tower. That was so dumb, bro. Keep an eye out for trouble. I guess the raid just started, so I'm fast traveling back. But yeah, hope we ain't done yet. No, you're right. Dr. Block just popped in. I can't leave him hanging like that. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. It's so much worse. It's so much worse than I could have thought. Holy shit, that was crazy. That happened so fast. What am I looking at? You need to stop, sir. You need to stop. I demand you cease and desist right now. What the fuck, dude? That was insane. Holy shit. Oh my god, what happened to all their gear? Did they just get, like, looted? That was crazy. Oh, it's not done. There's more. Let's go, Thanes of Whiterun. Level 14 Tundra Raider. Get a load of this guy. Nice. God damn, that was brutal. Holy cow. That was insane.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Rothgar. Such a thing has not happened before.
Yeah, time to get some snacks. Should make the character be a knight for the playthrough. Yeah, what I wanted to do was create the backstory for this character was not this one, but for the character I wanted to do was that he was a Nord who lived on the northwestern coasts of like High Rock, the lands between like High Rock and Skyrim. So they're kind of like they were raised among the Bretons and the Reachmen and everything like that, but he's not like a courtly Glenumbran in like southern High Rock. The difference being that he still has a lot of that Nordic culture, like that rough, rugged northern lifestyle and everything like that. Which is why he is proficient in heavy armor and two-handed weapons and prefers a two-handed sword and everything like that. But the poll that I did, the character I suggested was named Magnar Halfburnt because I was going to utilize face paint and scarring and like one of the white eyes to make it look like half his face was burnt off, kind of like the Hound. And he was going to have a deep-rooted hatred for magic and all magic users in Skyrim. And perhaps he goes on a ruthless crusade, who knows. So that was the idea, but I would absolutely love to do a like a Breton knight kind of playthrough instead, especially like a Breton cleric, so one-handed weapon and restoration magic and shit like that. Restoration destruction I think would be pretty cool. Dr. Block, hey, I'm a rustic Nordic person. I know you are, buddy. I know you are. That was cool.
What now? Typical Outlander weakling.
Why are you speaking to me?
Look at this dude. Get a load of this guy. Jesus, and they're all just chilling by these bodies.
I always enjoy a good adventure or two.
But yeah, y'all let me know. I think obviously utilizing the cool two-handed sword was really cool. Look at this wrought iron sword. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all are into like the two-handed gameplay that we've been doing currently, we can absolutely make that happen. But I would prefer to do the Breton cleric knight style playthrough instead, just because like everybody already does, you know, Nord two-handed, etc., etc. I'm not saying it's boring or anything, definitely not.
A warrior expects nothing and therefore is ready for it. Nah, I don't. Keep your eyes open.
All right.
My ma used to shout a lot. If she knew the dragon language, Skyrim might be long gone by now.
Cool. Nice. Y'all hear those war horns? Oh my god. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Oh, they're on our asses. Here they come, boys. Nice. That was sick. Steel blunt mace. Jesus. Look at that weapon. That's insane. Oh my god, they summoned a mammoth to come and fight? What the fuck? Oh my god, there's so many of them. Lydia needs help. No, I'm coming, Lydia. Took his arm off. That's crazy. Look at this dude's helmet. Oh, Jesus. I cut through him. That's crazy. Alright, drink a potion, drink a potion, drink a potion. Oh, fight, fight, you fool. Oh my god, Jesus. That was so tough. Sword and shield with heavy armor, that's what I was thinking. Sir Andrew would be a great name. Yeah, I would rather see a Breton cleric. I agree. Give ourselves some pretty rigid rules. We could take, like, one divine and, like, you know, truly compose ourselves and, like, make them our chief deity. I think role-playing as, like, a Vigilant of Stendar would be really cool as well. Ugh, damn it. We're gonna have to go back. That's fine. And do it again. Maybe we'll be a little smarter with our positioning and everything like that. Still, I'm in love with the combat and all the extra features that they have in this mod list, so... Nice. Oh, Jesus. There you go.
By the nine, I hate the waiting. The goddamned waiting.
So tired. Aye, now that's some fine armor. Good old-fashioned steel.
By that rock over there, see them?
Ooh. Nice.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, could you? The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
My ma used to shout a lot. She knew the
Yes?
Skyrim might be long gone.
There's been talk amongst the guards that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing shouldn't have happened.
Great Skyrim, Kinneret Ravenswood.
There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all.
Sure.
Been been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's Nah, keep your eyes open.
Alright, we're gonna quick save it now. Oh my god, yeah, they all just spawned in. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, the saber cat came in out of nowhere. Nice. They came rushing in. Oh god. Run. Drink a health potion. The war mammoth is insane, dude. Ain't no way. Oh fuck, it just wrecked my shit, dude. I got stuck. That's crazy. Mason Shield might fit better for a cleric? Maybe. Holy shit, dude. That was insane. Might have lost for words for that one. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we're not as strong as we think we are, which is quite bad. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay up here. I know my range skills suck. Oh, shit. Jesus, dude. They are tough. They are tough. Jeez, man. That is crazy. I was definitely not prepared for this this raid, clearly. Alright. Clearly, I have my work cut out for me, so I think we're going to quit this for now. We're going to go ahead and build our custom character and just take it from there. We'll see what happens. That way I can also showcase what the introduction to this game looks like. Yeah, it is 1:18 in the morning for me. So, I do have some presets set up, so let's load a preset real quick. Let's see if I can find them. Yeah, this is cool. There we go. Sliders, race. So for the Nord, he has a plus 10 to two-handed right off the bat. The Breton gets plus 10 to alteration. Yeah. Resistance to magic, though, is going to be pretty cool. Yeah. That alteration, that plus 10 to alteration isn't going to help us out too much. I don't think, at least. So, I suppose it is what it is. Oh, it took away my presets, you fucking dickhead. There we go. He looks like a Stark. He looks like Benjen Stark. Or like Ned, even. That was pretty cool. Sideburns. Give him the mutton chops. He looks like a wizard like this. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I like this one. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. I like the base paint that we had on. I think it's fine. Oof. Give myself violent chills. Jesus. That was awful. Yeah, that was terrifying. I think he looks pretty good. I like him. There we go. We're going to name him Sir Andar. Basic name, but it's what I typically go for. There we go. Not bad. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, we're going to start off with some heavy armor. We come out with some iron. We said we did want a shield, correct? So we're getting the shield. We'll get a mage hood as well. And then we'll get him a cloak. So book of traits. You can get up to 3 traits. He looks dashing. Thanks. So I was thinking, I don't want Arcane Warrior. I think that would be pretty cool. Blocking with a shield. Resist 25% of magical and physical damage. Yeah, I think Avid Defender would be cool if we're utilizing a shield. Basic name for a basic Brett, exactly. So I think Avid Defender would be cool here. Close combat would also be cool. Electromancer. I want to be more like fire mage, if I'm being honest. Craftsman, that's what I was thinking too. Gourmet, hasty retreat, healer. Making healing spells 25% stronger, but all other spells are 25% weaker. So damage output would be down, but we could increase our health a little bit faster, I think. That's gonna fit with our, like, what's it called? Our clerical roleplay there. Mudcrab Curse. Your armor rating is permanently increased by 50 points. Mudcrabs will kill you in 1 hit. So as long as we can stay away from mudcrabs. That'd be funny. Yeah, Old Wound, One-Eyed, Pacifist, Pack Mule, Pilgrim. Yeah, Pyromancer. Deal 25% more damage with fire spells. But I think lightning would be cool too. You know, if we're out here channeling light, you know, there's Sacred Oath. You deal 25% more damage to undead, Daedra, and werewolves, which will also fit into the roleplay of being a Vigilance of Stendar. So that one's pretty cool. Yeah, Ward Protector. Healer, Craftsman, and Defender. Mudcrabs are not nice, actually. They're giant, and they like to murder people. Alright, Craftsman, Healer, and Avid Defender. Cool. I like it. Read the note. Is this a dream? Who am I? What am I doing here? There's only one way to find out. I should gather my gear, speak to the messenger, and exit this room. Destiny awaits. I'm gonna take some trinkets. In here we have weapons. So we're gonna start off with one-handed weapons. I know maces are pretty cool. But I really love the decapitation and the dismemberment functions that they added in here, so I'm definitely gonna go with a one-handed sword. They also added a rapier, which I think is pretty cool. We're gonna take these torches and take that. They also added whips to the game, whips and spears and quarterstaffs, which I think is also pretty cool. And then over here we have spell tomes. So I'm thinking courage to help our allies, flames for ourselves, frostbite for ourselves, healing for ourselves, lesser ward, and sparks as well. And we'll try and stay away from conjuration and necromancy and stuff like that. And we'll try and build up ourselves to be like a follower of Akatosh, a follower of Stendar, and a follower of Mara, you know, stuff like that. That'll be pretty interesting. Anyway, so let's go to our items, go to these books, because we actually have to spend time to learn these spells. You have not studied this tome before. With your current knowledge, it will take you approximately 4 hours to learn the spell. Yeah, so we're going to study for 4 hours. Spear and shield for riding. Unfortunately, the spear is a two-handed weapon. You can't utilize it with a shield. I think it would be really cool, but the only animation they have is like a basic thrust, a spear thrust. So it's pretty cool. All right, let's get sparks. I would like to be like a lightning mage. I think that would be pretty cool. Again, utilizing arcane light into casting a bolt, and it like forms it into a weapon. I think that'd be pretty cool. Pretty badass. All right, sparks, healing. We already know healing, which is perfect. Let's learn frostbite. Nice. Take me 3 hours. Cool. Sick. Study simulator. And then lesser ward. It'll take us 3 hours. Cool. Nice. All right. So now we can equip our armor. Let's favorite the shield. Do we want to utilize shield and sword or magic and sword? What are we thinking? Nice. There's our character so far. Super cool. Shield and sword for early game? Okay, I'm down with that. Damn, it takes a lot of stamina out of us. That's crazy. Alright, so this is the balance gear. Choosing your experience, Gate to Sovngarde can be challenging. You can enable story mode for an easier experience. It grants the compass and sneak eye perks from the start, reduces stamina consumption, makes combat a bit easier, and ensures your followers won't die, among other changes. You can also disable survival mode and adjust the general difficulty under settings gameplay. I think I'm gonna go for the story mode just because trying to navigate without the compass is really difficult. If I could just find how to use the damn compass, that would be great. But alas, here we are. So anyway.
Destiny calls you. Go to it.
Alright, Yeah, there's a lot of options here. It's taken by necromancers. I'm lost out in the wilderness. I'm imprisoned in a bandit fort. I'm a warlock in a secret lair. I'm attacked by a vampire. I'm a pilgrim in a temple. Nope, go back. I'm a pilgrim visiting a shrine. Yeah, the Hall of the Vigilant. Cool. I was trying to put my stuff away. There we go. There we go. You pray for Stendar's blessing. Nice.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
Fellow vigilant, ... How can I be of help?
Bring us either 5 vampire dust, 2 werewolf pelts, or 1 Daedra heart. Show them the mercy of Stendar.
Nice. Oh, I also meant to turn off survival mode. I'm not a fan of survival mode. Becoming winded just from the trip. Yeah. Shrine of Stendar. Fuck yeah, dude. Steel Mace of Frenzy. Letter to Keeper Carset. Yeah, because this is going to start us on the Unholy Vigil quest line, which is to get some of this armor right here. Nice. Nice, look at that. I'm wearing Vigil armor right off the bat, which is pretty cool. Let's go to our inventory and equip our stuff, because we are going to be heavy armor primarily. Nice.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
I always thought that was such a banger ass line, dude. That's pretty cool. So that's Illa. Lunk.
Does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
I know. I was gonna find Keeper Carset and chat with her, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. Anyway, let's go ahead and save it here. Nice, Jeremy Steed, the man, the myth, the legend, lads. What a mad lad. Alright, let's get to moving, lads. I don't think this is going to be the official episode 1. I just wanted to set up the build. But I want to see how it's going to look. How we can make shit work. I also wanted to test out the combat now that we're playing on story mode. As compared to what it was before. What we were playing earlier in that bandit raid, that was the original version. The intended mod version, basically. Oh shit, I'm wearing I have the wrong weapon. There we go. There. With the compass, things are immediately so much easier. Yeah, current location, thank God, dude. What a fucking mess. Yeah, I gotta get to Dawnstar and try and fast travel my way to what's it called? To Whiterun. Y'all know I love Whiterun. I love Solitude too, though. And especially in the mod, Solitude looks great. Oh, we got bad guys attacking these bandits. No. Or attacking this bandit archer. Yeet. Don't kill me. I'm on your side. I'm good. I swear. Hi. Who's this guy? Okay, I'm going. I just wanted to talk to that guy.
Ovoja, well met, big one.
giant. Puny mammoth. Still is more size than
Oh my god. That's not nice, dude. That's fucking awful. Oh my goodness. That's awful. Can't believe I did that. What the fuck is that thing? It's a fucking scamp. Jesus. That's terrifying to behold. Boy. Alright, well, we saw what combat looks like in this so far, so I'm kind of satisfied. I'm okay. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this this live stream here. This was a ton of fun, though. I am very grateful for all of your love and support for the channel, you guys. And hopefully I can get the excuse me, the chat working the way that I want it to. This is what we're looking at again, for those of you who may not know. This is what I'm hoping to add to the live stream. But alas, I do believe this is it for now, my friends. So until next time, always remember, honor in service, glory in sacrifice. There we go. And I, your Lord Commander, will see you in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my friends.